Hello everyone, today I'm excited to take you on an incredible journey to one of the most fascinating and unique countries in the world, Iceland. This is a place where nature's raw power is on full display, a land forged by fire and sculpted by ice. Here, the very ground beneath your feet is alive, constantly shifting, growing and reinventing itself. It is a testament to the planet's enduring dynamism, a world where ancient sagas whisper on the wind and the future is powered by the Earth's own heat. Nestled in the North Atlantic Ocean, this island nation is a land of extraordinary natural beauty, rich history, and vibrant culture. Imagine vast, crackling glaciers, steaming geothermal lagoons and volcanoes that paint the sky with ash and fire. It's a landscape of stark contrasts, where the ethereal dance of the northern lights illuminates the long winter nights, and the midnight sun bathes the summer in perpetual daylight. This is a place that challenges our perception of what a country can be, a society that is both deeply connected to its Viking roots and remarkably progressive. From its volcanic heart to its glacier-crowned peaks, Iceland tells a story of survival, innovation, and profound respect for the natural world. It is a place of breathtaking wonders and surprising secrets. So sit back and prepare to be amazed as I share 20 mind-blowing facts about Iceland that might just surprise you. We will explore its geology, its unique culture, and the remarkable spirit of its people. Let us begin our exploration of this truly extraordinary island. Our journey begins deep within the Earth's crust, for Iceland is one of the most volcanically active places on our planet. It sits astride the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, the great seam where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates are slowly, inexorably pulling apart. This constant geological turmoil has given birth to over 130 volcanoes, with around 30 active systems simmering beneath the surface, a constant reminder of the immense power that lies just below. This is a landscape in a perpetual state of creation, where new Earth is born from molten rock. Many of us will recall the 2010 eruption of Eyjafjallajökull, a name that challenged newsreaders around the globe. Its vast plume of ash drifted across Europe, grounding flights and demonstrating on a global scale Iceland's formidable volcanic might. But this was just one event in a long and dramatic history of eruptions. For the people who live here, this power is not just a threat but a life-giving force, shaping not only the land they inhabit but also their resilient and adaptable character. The ground itself breathes, and the landscape is never truly finished. From the fire of the volcanoes we turn to the dominion of ice. Here in the southeast of the country lies a true titan, the Vatnajökull Glacier. It is a colossal river of ice, the largest in all of Europe, so vast it covers nearly 8% of Iceland's total landmass. Its scale is almost impossible to comprehend. In places its ice is a kilometer thick, a silent frozen leviathan that has presided over this landscape for millennia. It is a world of white and blue, a kingdom of profound silence broken only by the groan of shifting ice. This immense glacier is not merely a static feature, it is the lifeblood of the region. As it melts, it feeds countless powerful rivers and gives birth to some of Iceland's most spectacular waterfalls. Its glacial tongues carve deep valleys and create otherworldly ice caves, shimmering cathedrals of blue ice that beckon explorers into their frozen hearts. Vatnajökull is a place of such stark, ethereal beauty that it often seems to belong to another world, a fantasy landscape made real, reminding us of the planet's sheer, majestic power. In Iceland, the very forces that can seem so destructive, the volcanic heat and tectonic activity, are harnessed with remarkable ingenuity. The country is a world leader in renewable energy, drawing power directly from the Earth's geothermal core. Deep beneath the surface, water is superheated by magma, creating immense reservoirs of steam and hot water. This natural energy is tapped to drive turbines, generating electricity that powers homes and industries across the nation in a display of brilliant symbiosis. This commitment means that nearly 100% of Iceland's electricity comes from renewable sources, primarily geothermal and hydropower. This has profound environmental benefits, making its capital, Reykjavik, one of the cleanest cities on the planet. There are no great smokestacks belching pollution into the atmosphere here. Instead, you see the gentle plumes of steam rising from power plants, a visible sign of a nation living in harmony with the powerful forces of its own geology. It is a model for a sustainable future. Here is a remarkable and for many an enviable fact. There are no mosquitoes in Iceland, not a single one. While much of the world contends with these persistent buzzing insects, Icelanders enjoy summers completely free from their bites. This is not due to some man-made effort, but rather the island's unique and unforgiving climate. The Icelandic weather is simply too unstable for the mosquito to complete its life cycle. It is a fascinating quirk of its ecosystem. The mosquito requires standing water to lay its eggs, which must then hatch and mature. However, Iceland experiences frequent freeze and thaw cycles, even within a single season. A pond that might seem a suitable nursery can freeze solid overnight or be washed away by a sudden melt. This erratic pattern disrupts the mosquito's development, making it impossible for a population to establish itself. So, one can wander through lush green valleys and sit by serene lakes in the evening, entirely untroubled in a small but significant natural luxury. Beyond its natural wonders, Iceland possesses a social climate that is just as remarkable. It consistently ranks as one of the safest countries in the world, boasting one of the lowest crime rates on the planet. This is a place where a profound sense of community and trust permeates daily life. The police, for instance, are typically unarmed, a testament to the peaceful nature of the society they serve. It is a level of security that is rare in the modern world. This atmosphere of safety is palpable. It's not uncommon to see parents leave their babies sleeping in prams outside a cafe while they enjoy a coffee inside, confident in their child's well-being. This trust extends throughout the community, fostering a relaxed and open environment. It is a society built not on suspicion and fear, but on a shared sense of responsibility and mutual respect. This social harmony is, in many ways, as beautiful and impressive as any of Iceland's glaciers or volcanoes. The Icelandic language is like a living piece of history, a direct link all the way back to the time of the Vikings. When the first Norse people came here over 1,000 years ago, they brought their Old Norse language with them. Because Iceland is so far away from other places, the language has stayed pretty much the same for hundreds of years. While other languages in Scandinavia changed and got simpler, Icelandic kept its old, detailed grammar and its rich words. When you hear Icelandic spoken, it's like hearing a sound from the past. Someone from Iceland today can easily read the old sagas, which are big stories written in the 1200s. It's kind of like how someone who speaks English can read Shakespeare. This strong connection to their language has given people a powerful feeling of being Icelandic and a deep bond with their Viking roots. It's more than just talking. It's like a boat that carries the country's history, culture, and spirit through time. This old language led to some of the best stories ever written. The Icelandic sagas made long, long ago are like the most precious jewels of our country's culture. They're not just old papers, they're exciting stories about exploring, fighting, family disagreements, and brave acts. They tell us about the first people who came here, showing us what life was like in a tough new land. And honestly, they've had a huge impact on Icelandic culture. This love for books is still strong today. Iceland has more writers, more books printed, and more books read per person than anywhere else. Storytelling is truly a part of who we are. The tradition of the Jólabókaflóð, or the Christmas book flood, means most books are sold in the months before Christmas because giving books as gifts is a special national custom. This deep, lasting love for words comes straight from the sagas, keeping alive a 1,000-year-old way of telling stories. For a country with a population of only around 370,000 people, fewer than a medium-sized city in many parts of the world, Iceland possesses a staggering concentration of natural wonders. The island is a geological showcase, a compact and accessible museum of the Earth's most dramatic creations. Here, the sheer density and variety of breathtaking landscapes are simply unparalleled. It's almost as if nature decided to display all its finest work in one magnificent gallery. Within a relatively short drive, one can witness the full spectrum of nature's power and beauty. You can stand on the edge of a massive, perfectly formed volcanic crater and then watch as a geyser, like the famous Strokkur, erupts boiling water high into the air. You can feel the immense power of a thundering waterfall and then walk upon the ancient ice of a sprawling glacier. This incredible diversity, all contained within one small island nation, makes Iceland a true paradise for anyone who marvels at the wildness of our planet. As the Earth tilts on its axis, it grants Iceland a truly surreal and magical experience during the summer months, the midnight sun. From late May to July, the sun barely dips below the horizon, bathing the landscape in a soft golden light for nearly 24 hours a day. Night, as most of the world knows it, simply ceases to exist. This perpetual daylight transforms the rhythm of life, creating a sense of boundless time and endless opportunity for adventure. This phenomenon has a profound effect on both nature and people. The extended daylight fuels a burst of life, with flora blooming vibrantly and bird colonies becoming intensely active. For humans, it means that activities are not constrained by the setting sun. One can go for a hike, play a round of golf, or sit by a waterfall in the strange, ethereal twilight of what should be the dead of night. It is, honestly, an unforgettable experience, a disorienting but beautiful reminder of our planet's celestial dance. If summer is defined by endless light, winter offers a magical counterpoint, the polar night. From November to February, the daylight hours are brief, sometimes lasting only 4 or 5 hours. The sun hangs low in the sky, casting long shadows and a soft pearlescent light over the snow-covered landscape. Far from being gloomy, this extended darkness creates a cozy, intimate atmosphere, a time for reflection and gathering indoors. But its true gift is what it reveals in the sky. This long, dark canvas provides the perfect stage for one of nature's most spectacular displays, the aurora borealis, or the northern lights. On clear winter nights, the sky comes alive with shimmering curtains of green, pink, and purple light, dancing and swirling as if guided by an unseen hand. To witness this celestial ballet is a profoundly moving, almost spiritual experience. It is the magic of the cosmos made visible, a breathtaking reward for embracing the darkness of the Icelandic winter. Water, in its frozen and liquid forms, defines Iceland, and nowhere is its power more evident than in its waterfalls. The country is home to thousands of them, each with its own unique character and beauty. They are born from the melting glaciers and abundant rainfall, tumbling over the volcanic cliffs and basalt columns that shape the land. To stand in their presence is to feel the raw, untamed energy of nature, a symphony of sight and sound that is both humbling and exhilarating. Among the most famous is Gullfoss, the Golden Falls, a magnificent two-tiered cascade that plunges into a deep canyon, creating a mist that catches the sunlight. Then there is Skogafoss, a perfect, powerful curtain of water where you can walk right up to its base and feel its thunderous spray. And perhaps most uniquely, Seljalandsfoss, a waterfall that you can actually walk behind, offering a truly immersive and unforgettable perspective. These are not just landmarks, they are the vibrant, beating heart of the Icelandic landscape. Iceland has not only carved a unique identity from its landscape but also from its social fabric, standing as a global leader in gender equality. For decades, the nation has been at the forefront of the fight for women's rights, consistently ranking at the top of the World Economic Forum's Global Gender Gap Report. This commitment to equality is not just a policy but a deeply ingrained part of the national psyche, reflected in its laws, its government, and its culture. This progress has been driven by the strength and solidarity of Icelandic women. A pivotal moment came in 1975 when 90% of the nation's women went on strike for a day to demonstrate their vital importance to the economy and society. 5 years later, Iceland elected Vigdis Finnbogadóttir as president, the world's first democratically elected female head of state. More recently, Jóhanna Sigurdardóttir became the world's first openly gay head of government. These milestones are powerful symbols of a nation that genuinely values and empowers all its citizens. And, speaking of the women of Iceland, it is impossible to discuss this country without acknowledging the qualities that make them so admired around the world. There is a natural, unadorned beauty here, a reflection of the clean air, pure water, and healthy lifestyle. But their appeal runs far deeper than surface appearances. It is a beauty that emanates from a place of strength, confidence, and self-possession, forged by a history of resilience and a culture of equality. They are often characterized by a remarkable inner strength and independence. These are the descendants of Viking shield maidens and the architects of a modern, progressive society. There is a directness and an authenticity to their character, a lack of pretense that is incredibly refreshing. They are educated, ambitious, and deeply connected to their families and their land. This combination of natural grace, fierce intelligence, and unwavering strength makes the women of Iceland a truly integral part of the nation's enchanting and powerful identity. From this small, isolated island has emerged a contemporary music scene with a vast and honestly disproportionate global influence. The sound of Iceland is as unique and atmospheric as its landscape. Often ethereal, experimental, and deeply emotional, it is music that seems to capture the essence of the place, the melancholy of the long winters, the wildness of the nature, and the creative spirit of its people. It has become one of the country's most significant cultural exports. Artists like the iconic Björk have pushed the boundaries of music for decades, becoming a global symbol of artistic innovation. Bands such as Sigur Rós have captivated audiences worldwide with their ambient, otherworldly soundscapes, often sung in their native Icelandic or a constructed language called Hoplandic. This vibrant scene, which also includes acts like Of Monsters and Men, continues to produce artists who are unafraid to be different, creating music that is haunting, beautiful, and utterly unforgettable. Reykjavik, the world's most northerly capital city, is the vibrant heart of Iceland. It's a city of contrasts, where colorful, cozy houses with corrugated iron roofs sit right alongside bold, modern architectural statements like the Harpa Concert Hall, with its shimmering glass facade inspired by basalt columns. Despite being the center of government and commerce, it somehow keeps the feel of a small, manageable town, full of charm and creative energy. It's also, honestly, one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest cities in the world. Heated and powered by the geothermal energy bubbling beneath the ground, the air is just remarkably fresh. The city is a hub of culture, boasting a thriving art scene, quirky museums, and world-class restaurants. It's a place that is both deeply rooted in Icelandic tradition and wonderfully cosmopolitan, making it a perfect gateway to the wild wonders that lie just beyond its limits. Reykjavik is a testament to how urban life can coexist beautifully with nature. Perhaps no single image of Iceland is more iconic than the milky blue waters of the Blue Lagoon. This world-famous geothermal spa is really a remarkable synthesis of the natural and the man-made. Located in the middle of a stark black lava field on the Reykjanes Peninsula, its steaming waters create a scene that is both surreal and deeply inviting. It's a place of relaxation and healing, sought out by visitors from every corner of the globe. The lagoon's warm water is rich in minerals like silica and sulfur, and it's renowned for its skin-healing properties. The experience is unique, floating in the warm, opaque water, surrounded by the dramatic volcanic landscape with steam rising into the cool air. Covering your face with the white silica mud is part of the ritual. The Blue Lagoon is more than just a swimming pool, it's a quintessential Icelandic experience. A perfect example of how the country has turned its unique geology into a source of wellness and wonder. And the deep connection Icelanders have with their environment has fostered a powerful commitment to its preservation. Living in a landscape so raw and dynamic gives one a profound appreciation for the delicate balance of nature. This awareness has made Iceland a leader in environmentalism, not just in its pioneering use of renewable energy, but in its broader approach to sustainability and conservation. They see themselves not as owners of the land, but as its temporary custodians. This ethos is visible in their sustainable fishing practices, which are among the most advanced in the world, ensuring the health of the marine ecosystems they depend on. It is also evident in their efforts to combat soil erosion and reforest parts of the country. Icelanders understand that their unique natural heritage is their greatest asset, and they are taking concrete steps to protect it for future generations. Their work serves as a powerful example of national responsibility in an age of global environmental challenges. Iceland's pioneering spirit extends far beyond technology and environmentalism. It is deeply embedded in its social structure. The nation has consistently been a trailblazer for social progress, championing human rights and equality with a conviction that has inspired the world. This is a society that actively works to be more inclusive, more just, and more compassionate, creating a model for what a modern, enlightened nation can be. It is a forward-thinking culture in every sense. This is evident in its groundbreaking achievements in LGBTQ+ rights, having legalized same-sex marriage early on and electing the world's first openly gay head of government. The ongoing fight for gender equality, as we have seen, remains a national priority, with laws ensuring equal pay and representation. This progressive mindset creates a society where individual freedoms are highly valued and protected, fostering an environment of tolerance, acceptance, and mutual respect that is as central to the Icelandic identity as its volcanoes and glaciers. And so, we arrive at our final point, which is perhaps a summary of all the others. Iceland is, in its very essence, a land of adventure and magic. It is a place that invites you not just to see but to do, not just to observe but to experience. It is a grand, natural playground that challenges the body and stirs the soul, leaving an indelible mark on all who answer its call. The possibilities for discovery here feel as vast and untamed as the landscape itself. Imagine yourself hiking across the ancient ice of a glacier, feeling the crunch of your crampons and gazing into the deep blue crevasses. Picture yourself descending into the silent, dormant chamber of a volcano, a journey to the very heart of the earth. Envision watching the northern lights ignite the winter sky in a celestial firework display, or feeling the spray of a mighty waterfall on your face. This is not fantasy. This is Iceland, a land where the world's great sagas are still being written, and you are invited to be a part of the story. As our journey comes to a close, it is clear that Iceland is much more than its stunning landscapes. It's a country that embodies resilience, innovation, and a deep connection to nature and heritage. From the volcanic forces that shape its very existence, to the progressive ideals that shape its society, this is a nation of incredible contrasts and profound beauty. It is a place where the past is always present, and the future is being forged with a remarkable sense of purpose and respect for the planet. And let me just add, its beautiful women, known for their natural grace and inner strength, are an integral part of this enchanting land's charm. They are the carriers of its ancient culture and the builders of its modern equal society, embodying the same spirit of independence and resilience that defines Iceland itself. Their contribution to the nation's character is as significant as any glacier or geyser, a vital part of what makes this country so uniquely captivating and strong. This island is a destination that promises not just a vacation, but a true adventure for the human spirit. If you ever get the chance to visit, I promise you'll leave with a heart full of wonder and memories that last a lifetime. You will have walked on newly formed Earth, witnessed the sky dance with light, and felt the immense, beautiful power of our living planet. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the land of fire and ice.